and some black pepper. Instead of using oil, I'm just gonna add some water. Now, I'm going to open the can. I add a little bit of water, and then I drain them, obviously. So, for the shell, I'm going to be using these. I have to pull it out of the bag. Okay, so, see that? And you just put your meat and beans, or whatever you want to put in there. I think I'm gonna do 2 of them. So that's how that looks. So now to my ground chicken, I'm just gonna add the taco seasoning. Now, you just fill it up. Obviously you can add cheese, or if you want sour cream or guacamole, salsa, you could do those things. It's a little messy, but beans. I kind of wish I had like tapatio or something. I'm just gonna add a little bit of sriracha. There we go. Tacos without using shells. Really fast. I have Amazon Prime, so everything is delivered usually within 2 days. So, in big red letters, when I went on there, it was like, update your payment, da da da, and I was like, what is happening? Like, I know I have the money. So I was super confused, and it turns out I wasn't really sure what my limit was, because every debit card has like a limit you can spend, and I guess mine is 1,000. This is actually a new debit card that I just got with a new bank that I just got, so I didn't really know that. I thought it was going to be maybe like 2,000, 3,000, but it's 1,000. So I wasn't able to get both the camera, the battery, the tripod, and the MacBook Pro all in one go. And so I had to cancel the order for my MacBook Pro, which made me very sad because with all the research I've been doing, I'm not going to be able to even use my new camera unless I have a MacBook Pro, because I need iMovie. That's highly important for me. That is just what I want to use to do my videos. I am just stressing out so much because I've been doing so much research. I'm just so confused. I don't know how to use a camera. I don't know how to get my videos onto my MacBook. I don't, because obviously eventually I'm going to buy the MacBook, which hopefully I can order that tomorrow, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my bank. I'm going to ask them if I can higher the limit, because I know you can talk to the bank and get it hired, because the MacBook is over $1,000, so I need my limit to be higher. So, my camera should be here in the day after tomorrow. Yeah, the day after tomorrow. So that's crazy, you guys. I don't know what I hope this works out. The Wi-Fi here sucks. I keep saying that over and over. I just feel like it's not going to have the strength, and I don't want to have wasted $2,000. Please keep me in your thoughts. I really want my, which this is called mukamami, but same thing. Onion and some of these chicken sausages in sweet Italian style. So first things first, I need to cut onion.
I've had this onion for a little bit longer than I should have, so that's the reason why I'm using it today. Before it goes bad. So I'm just gonna cut it some big slices. Hi, Twink Twink. What's Mama's baby doing? Okay, so got that already done. Get myself a pot. Spray it with some hope I don't cut myself. Okay. These are so good. Cut up. So what I usually do is just split them all in half. Like this. Perfect timing. Gotta go stir my onions real quick. Becky got some chicken out she's gonna make tonight for herself. These will all break apart, obviously, once they start cooking a little bit more. Then I just cut them, whoops, like this. I'm just gonna add a little bit of water. It'll cook down and evaporate. In my opinion, it's better than using oil. So here it is, completed. The onions and sausage is on the bottom. Then we have a layer of green beans and then the edamame, and I have some sriracha. This is leftover green beans. Lots of edamame. What I did here is just seasonings, Mrs. Dash, and pepper. Left over this, so I'm gonna leave this out because it's not good to put lids on things that are hot because bacteria. So here's my food. So I haven't colored in, I don't know, it's been like a week, but I wanted to update you guys on my little picture that I was doing. See, I really haven't colored much, but that's what I have so far. Super cute. Becky already completed hers because we both got one, and this is how hers looks completed. Look at that. So colorful and pretty and relaxing. So she actually started the next one too. I love that. That is gorge, and that's really pretty too. But dang, those flowers, girl. But yeah. Are you really?
No.
Oh.
You are.
Do your thing, boo.
Well, I'm waiting for him to get back in here.
Boo. We're just gonna do a little bit of behind the scenes. This is how it looks when he vlogs. Y'all, this is so good. Vitamin water 0 in strawberry lemonade.
You should try this. The acai berry storm. It's good.
Mm.
Oh, I don't want to move her.
Just use your other arm.
And yeah, hey guys.
Or have him do it.
Oh, well, thank you.
Oh, there we go. Wow.
Wow. Wait, are you already vlogging?
This is how it is behind the scenes, y'all.
You didn't know.
Wait, are you already vlogging?
Oh.
I don't know. It's it was there. I saw it. I grabbed it. Shook it on there. Put some ranch on it, and it does roll up. So
Oh, you got it too?
It was a pizza
Yeah.
roll.
It was me. I liked it. I'll give it a 10 out of 10.
Looked good.
Oh, like you didn't try it. Though.
Oh wait, you did give me a bite. That's sad that I forgot that. Yeah, it was good. Good job. I'm proud of you. I'm just jealous y'all are allowed to have salami.
Salami.
I
Wait,
love
you are?
salami. I mean, I'm allowed, but I mean, that's a lot of like
Oh my god.
A lot of like,
calories and this and that.
I just did his nails last.
Parsley. Obviously, an onion. That is my favorite. 2 medium-sized potatoes, ketchup, sriracha, liquid aminos. This is just a healthier version of soy sauce. You can use soy sauce if you want. I'm going to use some diced tomatoes with habaneros. It's supposed to be hot, but somehow I doubt it. We're going to do some French-style green beans, some artichoke hearts. If you don't like artichoke hearts, you definitely don't have to add it. We're going to do some corn. We're going to do some broccoli and cauliflower just as a whole. We're just going to keep it just like that. We're going to do some carrots and some lentils. Okay, so I'm about to cut the potatoes and the onions and just kind of prep everything and get it ready for the soup. Do not forget to wash your potatoes. I know some people don't, but it's very important that you do so. But I guess that's up to you. Okay, so I have the stove on high. We're gonna add the broth. Okay, so this is how much the broth did. A pretty decent amount, but not enough, so I'm gonna add water. Okay, now the water's in there, and I'm gonna start adding the seasonings. Okay, so we're gonna add some garlic powder.
Baby, can you have my peanut butter?
Yes. It really is just up to the person. Pepper. You guys know me. I usually add the seasoning after I add the potatoes, but I don't know. As this is boiling, I want the juices to flow. You get what I'm saying? Yes, a lot of pepper. Basil. And Italian, which I add, I wouldn't say a lot, but a decent amount because this adds a lot of flavor. We're gonna do some seasonal salt. We're gonna add a little bit of ketchup. It's funny, you guys think I love ketchup, but I don't.
I do.
Destiny does. Like, I only add it in my soups, and I add the tiniest bit. It just adds flavor. Like, if I was to get a cheeseburger, I would ask for no ketchup. I add some of the aminos. Now I'm going to do the sriracha, which I do add a lot of. I like spice. And then if I need more later, I just add more. I'm going to add some minced garlic now. About that much.
Thank you.
Okay. So now I'm gonna let that take the longest to cook. Okay. Before it gets too hot, because this will splash up a little bit, you don't want to burn yourself. You can add. See, it splashes up a little bit. I know some of you will say in the comments there's an easier way to do this, and if there really is, let me know. So,
I would just use a knife instead of that big old ladle. That's it.
good idea.
That spoon that you use for the garlic.
True. It already looks good and hasn't even cooked yet. And I know my soups, once it starts cooking and stuff, like the broth gets evaporated by all the potatoes and just the deliciousness absorbs. Thank you, Destiny.
Sorry.
So I know that does happen, but it's still really good. Lentil time. We're gonna add the lentils next. I'm just gonna actually add the rest of these. If there are vegetarians out there, this is not vegetarian. If there's vegans out there, this is not vegan. It's very close. The only thing that is preventing this from being vegetarian or vegan is the broth. So you can always use vegetable broth. I use chicken because that's just, I don't know. It's just what I prefer, I guess. So yeah, if you're a vegan or vegetarian and you want to try this, just get vegetable broth instead. Yay! Okay, so the next thing I'm going to add is the frozen right here. And then after I add this, I don't want to add the whole thing. So I added a little bit more than half. Update, I did add the rest of the artichoke hearts. I just realized so much soup and there just wasn't enough artichoke. Everything has been added, even the green beans. It's colorful, smells delicious. Destiny even said it smelled good. But she's about to head off to work, so I wish she was here to enjoy this with me. Obviously when it starts boiling really hard, you need to turn it down. So I put it a little bit above medium, and it's just gonna need to simmer for quite a bit of time. I'd say almost 40 minutes. Just let all the flavors fall in love with each other. That's when it tastes the best, really. Actually, as leftovers is when it tastes the best, but yeah. So look how beautiful. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I feel like this is the best way for me to eat vegetables, like I said before. I don't know, it just looks so good. I really want you guys to try this. Obviously I haven't tried it yet, but I will definitely let you know what I think when it's done. Okay, so it has been cooking for quite some time now, and it is finished. So I'm gonna dish myself some. Oh my gosh, this looks amazing. If you guys hear a noise in the background, I'm watching Reid. I did try a bite, and it's really good. Amazing. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This looks so good. Oh my gosh, I'm excited. Yeah, so try it if you'd like. There is some of the hearts. I'm so excited for that. But yeah, so cooking with Amberlynn. What do you guys think about it? I enjoy it. I think it's really fun. I will see you guys in my next video. Mwah! Bye! I am currently watching The Bachelor, but I just want to let you know that I've eaten some of the soup. More than just a bite. I've probably had about 10 bites. And this is the best soup I've ever made. And the healthiest. So you're going to need that. If you don't like salsa, just do like diced tomato. You're going to need taco seasoning. So this is the 30% less sodium kind. You can always make your own taco seasoning, because I recently learned that making your own taco seasoning is actually quite simple. So you can always do that, or you can just buy the packet, because I'm lazy. I'm not a cook. I say this in every video. I don't like cooking. Next thing you're going to need is chicken cubes, or you could use chicken broth. I usually use chicken broth. I don't know what possessed me to get cubes this time, but we're gonna try it and we're gonna hope it's good. So as for seasonings, I'm keeping it simple. We are doing Mrs. Dash Table Blend, which in this is pretty much just onion, spices, black pepper, chili pepper, parsley, celery seed, basil, bay, oregano, thyme, cayenne pepper, cumin, mustard. Okay, that's interesting. Rosemary, garlic, orange peel, carrot, lemon juice powder, tomato, red bell pepper, and that's it. So that's what's in this, but we're gonna also be doing some black pepper, some garlic powder, and some minced onion. So that is everything when it comes to ingredients wise, but when it comes to what you need to cook with, you're going to need using actual chicken broth, you don't need this. Obviously, you're going to need something to stir your wonderful soup together and to cook your ground chicken or turkey or hamburger or whatever. So you're going to need this. You're going to need a knife because you're chopping that onion. And you're obviously going to need a cutting board to chop the onion. Last but not least, you're going to need one pot. We are doing this all in one pot. This will be a very easy cleanup. So let's go. I'm going to try my hardest to show you each and every step I take in this little food situation. So just a little warning, I will be doing a lot of sitting because I am having some mobility issues due to my weight. I'll also be doing a lot of standing. So it's going to be a mixture of both, but I just don't want anyone to be like, oh, Amberlynn's sitting down and she didn't tell us. The shade, the tea. No, like over 500 pounds is going to be happening. But I would like to say that I stand more than I used to about a month ago. So yay. Okay, so first things first, add the ground meat. That sounds so gross. I don't use oils, I use water, so I'm gonna add a little bit of water. Just to get everything smelling good, we're gonna add some pepper. I like a lot of pepper because I like spice. We're going to add some of the table blend. We're going to add some of the minced garlic. Obviously, my favorite part, some garlic powder. Woohoo! I love garlic. So, we're going to cut our onion now, just to get it over with. How much you like onion? I happen to love it. Becky hates onion, so she won't be eating on this. So onion is already cut and ready to rumble. Make sure you're also paying attention to your chicken. Now we want to get the black beans ready. See how gross that is? No. You want to rinse. So you're gonna empty that in a strainer, turn on your cold water, and do this. Get all that goop off of it. Once that's done, you're just gonna set it to the side. So what you're gonna wanna do next, when you notice that your chicken is pretty much done, you're gonna wanna add the taco seasoning. Ooh, yes. But like I said, you can make your own taco seasoning, but I'm lazy. So we're just gonna keep it simple. And then stir. I did add a little bit of more water because you don't wanna add the taco seasoning to super dryness because you don't wanna burn anything. I'm going to add 2 cups of water. Two chicken cubes. My onion. Give that a stir. Wait for it to boil. Ooh, that looks good already. Now that it is beginning to boil, see how much spinach that is? That's gonna wilt down a lot. So now that I've stirred it, I'm just gonna let it cook and kind of love into each other for about 10 minutes. So here is how it's looking. It is pretty much done, you guys. So I'm going to serve me some right now and do a little taste test. Doesn't that look delicious? I don't know, it does to me. I am exhausted. It's been a hot minute before I really cooked something that was took a lot of attention. I feel like soups for me take a lot of it just needs a lot of your attention. So, here we go. I want to do a little bit of everything. Spinach, meat, corn, broth, beans, onion, and the salsa's floating around in there. Look at that spinach hanging off. I love spinach like this in soups. It's so good. It's hot. Just got off the stove. Just how I like it. I love my food hot. You know what this reminds me of? Even though it's taco seasoning, and I try to do kind of like a taco flair, it reminds me of like a chili, kind of. And what I love about this, since it's a one pot situation, when it comes to calories, you just add everything up and then stuff like that. So anyways, so here's that clip. Hello everyone, I'm still wearing leftover makeup. Bad habit. That's all I gotta say. I'm not the only one in the world. But I'm just making some food. Bell pepper, onion, and chicken sausage. I can show you guys the brand, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some Cajun seasoning on this. So I'm pretty pumped. But the brand, please don't mind my mess, is this alfresco sweet Italian style chicken sausage with red and green peppers. You can honestly get this from Walmart because that's where I get it. I'm pretty sure like Kroger's has it and other places, but for one is 130 calories. If you're counting your carbs, it's only 2 carbs, 14 protein. So I'm actually gonna have 2. So I'm gonna put these in the fridge right now. So really quickly, I just want to show you some things I got from Walmart. This is a Yasso bar. I haven't been having any sweets, sweeteners. It's all just pretty healthy. 2 bell peppers. And then I got 3 bags of this it's Asian medley. Yeah, lightly seasoned Asian medley. It's steamed fresh. I got 3 of those because I actually like to have this whole bag with literally just a side. I feel like this is the main course with turkey burgers, no bread or anything. Just, it's so good. And then I got another thing of the chicken sausage because that's super good too. So this is how it's looking now. It's pretty much done. Doesn't this look delicious, y'all? Oh my gosh. You guys could do anything with this. You can have it with rice. You can have it with a baked potato, which is what I'm gonna do.
It smells good, but I don't like onion or sausage, so pretty much the only thing I'd eat up out of there is them peppers. Them peppers look good.
You want to try pepper?
What else you put on it?
Just Cajun.
No, I'm good, baby.
Becky is picky, y'all. But yeah. So it's almost done.
They already know because I did it earlier.
I'm telling. Becky stole your mashed potatoes. You guys, if you want to know something about Becky that's like a little random tidbit, when Eric and Ricky cooks, she likes to steal random little bites of their food.
Yes, I do.
And I watch in glory, but it makes me, this whole meal is 480 calories. So, yum. Oh my gosh, this looks so good. Don't be afraid of sausage. The word sausage is such like a, it's one of those things that people just automatically assume is like super unhealthy. For me, this chicken sausage has been a lifesaver because it's low sodium compared to kielbasa. It's lower carb, it's lower calories. It has more of a natural ingredient. So I'm gonna find me a fork and I'm going to eat. This is my first meal of the day. And again, oh my God, I'm sorry. I should have taken off my makeup, but this is me. Like, I vlog my life. I don't live a life to vlog. Wait, does that make sense? Okay, anyways. But, yeah, I was gonna say my meals are super simple, and that's just kind of how I like it, because I don't want to get overwhelmed, and I feel like I don't really like to cook, like, let's be real. So I would much rather prefer to have super simple meals that taste good and that are healthy, have the nutrients that you need in them, than to be like super complex and like crazy and stuff. But I really do want to follow some recipes. I think that'll be really fun for you guys to watch, because I hate recipes.